How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Feels like I just did that. Apologies if I was highlighting me fill the water jug in the last episode. When I'm filming this, I haven't edited that episode yet, so but hey, that's my life. Drinking a lot of water, not costing a lot of money. So I'm just out doing some running around. I've been doing that actually all day here with Grace. I had her in for an appointment this morning over at Cal Tire. Got her tires rotated, which is always a bit of a challenge because they're never on par with her oil changes. I've spoken about that before because she gets towed behind Lucky so much. Those milestones are always out of whack because you could always just rotate the tires when you do your oil changes, just stay on top of things, but she gets towed a lot more than she vroom vrooms. That being said, there still is no towing happening right now. It's been interesting the last couple days, sort of swippy swapping around the vehicles, moving around the Walmart parking lot, going out during the day in one, coming back, getting the other, because I still don't have that little nut, right? I got that machine shop to make for me. I haven't heard from them yet. So the hitch system is still in Grace's boot, and I do need to clean it up still. So that's probably something I'll get to in this entry in the vlog. I feel like this one's probably going to span a couple days. I'm just on my way to get Brooklyn now, and we're going to have our evening. And I just received the text message from the hotel for check-in. So, because I'm going to have her overnight for the next couple nights starting tomorrow. So it's going to be a whole thing there. So I just did that automated check-in on the cell phone. Great. So that is done, and that's going to be a whole thing in and of itself because, again, that's tomorrow, and I don't have any way of towing the Jeep. So we're going to be leaning on good old Uber tomorrow, methinks. I don't think. I know. But anyways, let's fast forward to the end of my evening here and get back to the good ship Lucky and check in on the Putty Tat. Hello, Penny. Big jug of water. How are you? You doing very good in here or what? Yeah, you want some meat puck? Probably. Let's turn the bloody lights up though, eh? A little dim in here. I believe, yes, we have a meat puck up here. All the stuff from under the sink so that I can get the water bottle back in. That's what you want? Bone apple tits, kitty cat. Good girl. I should also do your litter shake while we're here. Let me get this. You know what? I'll do that first so I don't disturb you while I'm putting the water bottle away. Just getting through the nightly routines here. And she's gotten into the routine of taking a dump as soon as I get back this time of day. So might as well make a clean litter for her. There you go, darling. Spick and span. That was spick and span as wood pellets can be. Home sweet home. Mikasa. When I got the tires rotated on Grace today, they also noticed that there was some sticking with her brakes. So they were able to fix that. It makes sense too because I was feeling sort of like a grinding vibration in Grace every once in a while. Very similar to Lucky, whose brake parts I'm still waiting on. Did I mention that earlier? I don't even remember now. But they were able to fix that up by just doing like a brake service job, which is where they just take the pads out, clean it all up, and then re-lube the slides. So what happened was that the brake pads, they need to slide on lubricated surfaces, don't you know? But obviously something had happened, maybe just from all of the towing and the heat and all of this other stuff. The rear brakes had seized up in that sense that they weren't sliding and they were grinding against the rotors. So he said they were able to fix them up and maybe do the brakes next time she comes in. Same with an alignment. I thought for sure her alignment was going to be way out of whack just with all of the towing that happens with her. But no, it was just barely, and he even said that it won't cause any uneven wear on the tires, so it shouldn't be a huge concern right now. So again, another future Matthew problem. Future Grace problem. All right, you're all done now? I can put this water jug away and we can get the house back in order. Hi-ya! There we go. Where'd that hose at? There it is. We have water again. It's always the mildest of panics when that thing runs dry, depending on how much I have in overstock, which in this case was none. But it wasn't that bad. We did still have a little bit left over in the Yeti, and actually I was just able to refill this at a water station where Brooklyn and I were. So no need to panic. But now it's time to get the adult beverage cooler maker operational. Oh, the little things going on here. Make me some ice, please, and thank you. Gah! Ridiculous. Oh, apparently the camera thought you were a little too dim, Penny. It turned the flash on to illuminate you for your bath. You're welcome. Girl. You are. Sorry, did I disturb your bath? Hey, do you want one of your new toys? Let's see what we got. Up here, and oh yeah, I'm going to need one, if not two of these tonight. It's unseasonably warm again in Calgary. Nothing like it was the last time we stayed in a hotel, but warm enough where you feel it and you get a little... Oh, she can tell that there's something in there for her. Yes, you can. Should I open it up? All right. Okay, let's see what we got. This is a toy variety pack. Which one's going to be the best one? This one? What does that smell like? Like that? Is that it? I'm just going to immediately start cleaning it. Get it, get it, get it. Nope, that would be the microphone. You don't need that. Maybe I should just get you a second toy if you're going to treat the mic like that. No, you leave that alone. Give me this. Give me this. You give me this. You give me this one. Give me. Oh, that's a good one. What about this one? Whoa, you feisty AF tonight. Oh, is it time to cut your nails? Looks like it might be. You're getting. Oh yeah, you're getting stuck to the bed. Are these things shedding glitter? I swear I will lose my mind. Oops, that was your butt. Here you go. We don't need all of them, but maybe... Okay, hang on. Ooh, you're a mouse? There's a mouse. Oh, is that the stuff? That's the stuff. There it is. Okay, we don't need all of it. We're going to save that a little bit. Unless it just so happens... Maybe it's literally the one that's labeled as the cat crazy maker. Yeah. Okay, let's try. You don't need the jingle balls. That's the last thing we need here. How about this? Oh, whoop! Yeah. Excuse you, me. Oh. Ready? Ready? Oh. Not doing a very good job of catching. Oh, boy, what the? Try again. Oh. There you go. All right, kitty cat. You enjoy your toy. I'm gonna make myself a drink. And tomorrow we gotta do a bunch of shuffling. Sound good? The girl. Whoa! Good morning. Are you looking for meat puck again? Yeah. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I just put my, let's grab my shorts off of the swivel seat and pulled them on, and I think I found out where Penny was sleeping last night. Can't be 100% sure, but definitely seems like this was somebody's bed last night. And I just brushed you. You're crazy. All right, let's get you some food. And we're probably going to have to do something about those nails. Hello, all of my shit. There you go. You ready? Let's get it. All right. Actually got an appointment I have to get to at noon later today, so we're going to do that, get that out of the way before doing the vehicle shuffle over to the hotel. There it is. Whew, must be early in the morning. But before that, we're going to grab a few things that we need to have at the hotel. And I want to get some paint to fix up the tow hitch, which I don't know if I'm going to get to that today. That'll probably be a tomorrow thing after I drop Brooklyn off at school. So I was thinking, oh, I gotta go to Canadian Tire, and I'll rip over here, I'll rip over there. No, I gotta run in and use the facilities of good old Hotel Walmart. So we'll probably patronage them and hopefully get the paint from them. I'm just looking for something simple, like some of that like black Rust-Oleum spray paint just to touch it up. So that's how this epic day is beginning. Now, of course, the question is this time of year, this early in the morning, what's that day? How cold is it outside? Let's find out. Hold that for me. Thank you. Good morning, birds. The sea is nowhere near here. Mission accomplished. All right, and the one thing I haven't cleaned out yet, this little catch-all here, it's definitely on the docket. There we go. We got the nail clippers. Are you ready? Penny. Ready to get your nails cut? Oh. Okay, been a minute since we did this. Last time we did it, we were at the border of BC and Alberta, weren't we? Oh, wait a second. Before I grab you, I'm going to need this as well. Here we go. Haven't made my way over to IKEA yet to get a couple more of these things, but that's on the list of things to do. There's always stuff to do, man. Okay. Are you ready? Oh, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah. All right. And I gotta get your little butt like this. Ready? And okay. Let's go. There you go. Good girl. We'll get you some treats. Just give me a second. Are you all offended? Good girl. You want some treats? You definitely deserve it. You definitely deserve it. Hang on 1 second. Is this what you want? It's creamy puree with chicken. Says it right on it. There you go. There you go, boo-boo. Good girl. There you go, good girl. Thank you for letting me do your nails. Not like you had much choice though, eh? One more thing done and done. Take it off the list. Now, we should probably head out and go get a few small grocery items for the hotel. And then get over to that appointment before doing the old Uber shuffle, okay? You little girl. Who am I kidding? It's as good as it's gonna get. For the road, we are gonna need ourselves our Revita. Excellent. Elderberry. Haven't had that flavor in a while. Some people love it. I'm not the biggest fan, but it'll do in a pinch. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, she's nice and breezy out. That's nice, but it's yeah, you can tell that it's getting warm. So we got all of the fans going. Penny, it's gonna be a little bit cooler in the back, darling. You start to feel like you're getting fricasseed up here. Everybody just calm down. It's not gonna get that hot today. I'm still gonna do this, and she will move her butt once she feels too hot, but chances are we will be back way before then. All right, bag. Oh wait, where's that grocery bag? Need this for the few items I want to procure. Lights out. Tea, and I guess you can come with us as well. All right. Oh yes, and the water bottle as well. Excellent. All right, so I want to stop at that community natural food store or whatever. I haven't been there for a hot minute. Just got to get some juice boxes for Brooklyn and probably just some fresh fruit. Tonight we're going to be having dinner over at Lindsay and Sadie's. Taco night, not a problem there. I'll grab that stuff later because the beef is just too expensive at places like that. And then tomorrow I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to make dinner for us in the hotel room because I got one with a little kitchenette, just like last time. As I think, if I clicked the right buttons. Anyway, come on in. Welcome to Hotel Walmart. All right, here we go. And we are here. And I'm thinking, yeah, juice boxes and some fruit, probably some blueberries, a couple apples for the few days that we're there, and whatever else might tickle my fancy. And that's always the most intriguing part of these trips because you just never know what you're going to find. All right, give me my bag, BRB. All right, that's pretty cool. I was able to find in there the pasta that I get when I'm in New Denver, which is actually made in Caslow, which is the town that, well, I've featured here on the vlog a couple times, but it's just up the highway on the Kootenai Lake from New Denver. So that's what I'm going to be making for dinner tomorrow night for Brooklyn and myself. What? I got blueberries and I got her some fruit snacks. Unfortunately, they didn't have any sort of juice boxes in there, none that I could see, and it's not a big store, and I walked all the way around it a couple times. So gonna have to make another stop at Safeway, unscheduled, but we'll probably do that later after we do the vehicle shuffle. So let's just jump to that, and I'm gonna get on with the rest of my day. We are going to play the risk it game and assume that all Safeways stock the same things, and we're going to check this one out. I haven't been into this one in forever. Where am I? Glamorgan? I think so. Turn in here. Go see what they got. No, we played the game, we risked it all, and we lost. Turns out this Safeway does not have even a specific organic section. There's some organic foods in certain aisles, and I know this because that Made Good brand with the granola bars and stuff was right beside those juice boxes, but they didn't have the brand I usually get. That's okay. We will find it at our Safeway later. I was debating on how to do this shuffle. I was like, do I take Grace back down to Walmart, drive Lucky up here, then get the Uber back down to Grace, and then continue on with my evening? But it just seemed silly. Although now that I'm here, this might be silly. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a definite solar panels in the shade problem from the last time I was here. I was passing by, so I figured I'll just pull in with Grace. We'll get the Uber, which I better do right now, or stop yapping, and go get Lucky, bring Lucky here, then hop back in Grace to go about my day. I think that makes sense. Time to update your app. But of course it is. Go, 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 go. That's just the install part of the little thinking wheel. Let's do it. Install faster. You can do it. Yeah. Woohoo! We out of here. Wait, what? Damn it! Yeah, that was faster. Why is it always the last quarter? Go, go, go. There we go. Open. Let's see. When's the last time I used Uber? Probably before I got the hitch system for the van and the Jeep. Oh, there you go. Where to? Going back to the same place. Choose Uber X. I'm going to put it right outside the door. Confirm pickup. How far away is he? Confirming my ride. Confirming driver details. Excellent. He's way over on Glenmore. He's going to have a little bit of traffic. My driver's on the way. His name's Aman. He's got 4.98 stars. What happened to the other 0.02 stars, Aman? That was fast. How you doing, buddy? It's not too bad. Oh, he's just down to that Walmart there, please, sir. Beautiful. Thank you very much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. I guess I could have said take me over to the camper van known as the Good Ship Lucky, but I didn't. Makes for an easier escape for him to just leave. Hi, Lucky. Penny has moved to the back. Good girl. Where you at, Fuzzball? Oh, you're on the floor. Hello. Nice and cool. All right, and let's get said Good Ship Lucky with the grinding brakes up the hill to her little sister. And hopefully everything just fires up well and good. Let's see. It's been a minute. Although I ran her last night to give the batteries a little charge. Let's see. No problem this morning. Good girl. Okay. Window blocker, hello. Ugh. Every time. There's no way to get that off with the camera up here without smacking your shit all around. Yeah, let's get her up there, park her in the shade, that'll make it nicer, get the AC going in here. We getting her done. What was that, $11 or something for the Uber? Better tip him. He did very well. He showed up super fast, and we got here no problem. $5, sir, and I'll give you 5 stars. You definitely deserve that 0.02, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's an average. Oh yeah, it's far too hot to just have this on anymore as well. The day is gorgeous. Take off all your clothes. Not all of them. And depending on where you are, none of them. And we are off. Can I make this turn? I haven't done this in a while. I cannot make this turn. Lucky your turn radius is hot garbo. We already knew this though. Tally freaking ho. You're also still a liar, Lucky. Hello, Grace. Missed you, darling. Get Lucky straightened down here. It's still a little early. Not check-in time yet, but I'll go see if we can get it earlier than the initial decided check-in time. And if not, that's fine. We're just going to leave Lucky here, and we'll shuffle everything in when we are allowed to, because I still got to find that juice and to do other things, but juice is the main focus right now. How you doing? Not too bad. I have a reservation for this afternoon. I know I'm early. I just thought I'd see if maybe it's ready.
Yeah, your room is ready for 2 nights, no pets at all?
Yeah, it's a pet-friendly room though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll pay the pet fee.
Okay.
Obviously, we gotta pay the pet deposit so your little furry butt can come in with us. Okay, I'm gonna take the bags in and your litter box. Then come back and get you and some wood pellets for the litter box. Sound good? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Hello, you ready to come out? Welcome back. Feels like we were just here, eh? There you go. Come on out. Hi. Good girl. Yeah, your dishes are in the kitchen and your pooper is over here. A little miffed. One, the fridge is over here, which is weird, but it doesn't have an oven. Yeah. I need it for the pasta dish for tomorrow night. Maybe we can make the air fryer work. I'm gonna have to look into it. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But yeah. All right, we all in? Let's find some juice. Yes, I will be back so soon. It is nice and cool in here. You are going to be just fine. Chances are the next time you see me, I have a pirate princess in tow. All right, well, let's commit this to memory. Save on Foods doesn't have the juice boxes I'm looking for anyway. And the only reason I stopped here and not the Safeway where I know that they are is because I left the hotel and I ripped over to the mall to get a haircut. Oh, thank you very much. It was a trim. Everybody just calm down. And as I was leaving to go pay, I realized I didn't have my wallet with me. So I have my debit card programmed into my phone, so I was able to pay, but I was in a little bit of a panic mode. Ripped back to the hotel. Turns out when I had emptied everything out of my pockets, it had slid sort of underneath the TV. All good things. So I figured I'd stop here and see if they have them, but they don't. So that's gonna have to be a tomorrow thing that we do. But I did, before the haircut, stop at my UPS mailbox, and I got a couple packages here. So figured I'd open these up before I gotta go get the pirate princess and see what was sent our way. In the first box, holy shoot. Who is this from? Doesn't say. Oh, Francine White. Hi, Matthew. Thank you for introducing me to beautiful Banff, Canada. I loved it so much I added it to my coloring book series. I hope you enjoy with your pirate princess. Yo, what? There's three coloring books in here. Oh. Are these, wait a second. Are these by you? North Haven, Connecticut, 17th of September, 2024. That was like not very long ago. A little bit longer from when you're seeing this video. But you said your coloring book series, but it doesn't have your name anywhere. It's on the spine. It is not. But look at these coloring books. Okay, hang on. First of all, let's get this one out of the way. It's very pretty on the front. Look at that. Find your cozy coffee time. Is that what it says? Your cozy coffee time adult coloring book. That's so cool. Look at that stuff. I might have to start coloring. And then, yeah, she got this one, which is super cool. Banff and a Lakes. Banff. That's so cool. How accurate is that depiction? It's pretty darn good. I'm not going to lie. That's volume 6. Oh, the coffee one was volume 5. We see the Banff stuff in here. Oh, wow. Those are so cool. Francine, look at this. That's gorgeous. But then this one, which is volume nobody knows. Look at that. It's the van life one. Back to Nature's Van Life. And it's all vans out in nature. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is very cool. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, this one has little bears on it. That is very cute, Francine. Thank you. I guess you're welcome for introducing you to Banff. Also stay tuned if you like that. Okay, and we got this package here. This is from Sharon Horton, I believe. Yeah, Sharon Horton. And I already saw what it was because of declaration purposes and all of that. We're going to, I'm not even going to mess around. Let's just go raise a 9,000 to have a Leatherman. Ha! Opening up packages from Sharon. We got another book in here. Ooh! A Frozen book, Warm Hugs. Oh, this look at the perfect timing! It's a storybook based on Frozen, and regrettably, she likes Frozen a lot. Well, she likes Let It Go, which I got no problems with that. I just prefer Tangled. But that'll be perfect. We can read that tonight. Thank you very much. Ooh. Wow. More treats for Penny. And holy Dinah. treats for us. I still have the bags of almond ones from Cam in the back. Thank you very much. And, oh, there's something else in here. We've got, oh, there's a card and a t-shirt. T-shirt. What? I know, I've seen these before, but look at that custom job. Oh, that's hilarious. Hopefully the weather will be nice enough. Maybe I can wear that tomorrow. Although, maybe I should send it through the wash first. We got laundry facilities at the hotel, so that's something that I could do. Thank you very much, Sharon. That's super cool. And a card from you as well, which of course I will save for myself, but it is very cute. I can see it already. Just when you thought life couldn't get any better. Thank you very much. This was meant to be a birthday present. Well, we're a little bit early, but thank you very much. I also got about 150 Canadian pesos from her in American currency. Thank you very much. That's a joke. Oh, thank you so very much, Sharon. That is so kind of you. I appreciate that. And of course, yes, treats for the penny. And there's also, actually, I just said I was going to wash this shirt. It comes with wash before wearing. It says it right here. It's like I've been alive for almost 40 years. I think when this goes live, my birthday will have come and gone. Okay. So there are instructions here, and we'll follow those, and we will wash that up, and hopefully we can wear that tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the day after. Maybe that would be a good... I got it. I got this all figured out. It's all falling into place. All right, I'm going to go get my little girl, and we're going to have our evening tacos. I am starving, so very excited for those. And through the magic of editing, we're going to smash cut to tomorrow morning, and hopefully we can start stripping that hitch system and getting it painted up. Going to have to find a spot to do that, though.
Yes. And this piece also.
It's a little sticky on the spoon, isn't it? Now you say, enjoy your meat puck, Penny.
Enjoy your meat pot, Penny.
All right, that was a good morning, although it was an unexpected morning. I woke up and it was raining quite a bit. It rained all night, and so obviously that wouldn't be very conducive to doing any sort of rust removal and painting, but it seems like it's given up the ghost now. So I spent the morning in the hotel after I dropped Brooklyn off at school, and I did some laundry, did some editing, and now we are hitting the roads and we go down and find a nice quiet place in Fish Creek Park where we can hopefully get this stuff done. Still haven't heard word one about the nut or the brakes yet, so he's playing a waiting game at this point. Also, my microphone is now attached to my hat. So there's that. Thinking about this now, I probably would have been beneficial for me to bring Lucky, because I'm gonna have to wait for the paint to dry. At least then I would have had the tiny hole on wheels to take shelter in, but that's okay. We spending some quality time with the Irish Pirate Queen, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, I just checked my email. I got a notification from Parts Avatar that my brakes are out for delivery, so that means they should probably be at the UPS store later today. So that works out well. I don't know if I'm going to get to the brake job tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes, because I was going to originally do it on Monday. Future Matthew problem. Tomorrow is Future Matthew. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, here's all of our stuff that we're going to need, hopefully. I charged up the VTOMAN 1000 last night in the hotel room. So put this guy down here, and it's going to be our power source for our grinder, except right now I've got a cutting wheel on there, so we gotta get that guy off and replace it with a grinding wheel. Everybody ready to do some grinding? Everybody just calm down. It's still a little chilly out here. I'm gonna put on my jacket whilst I can. Actually, I say while I can, but I don't know that it's gonna get much warmer than this today. And if you're new around here, I am a-okay with that. All right, Mr. VTOMAN. Give me some alternating current, please. Oh, that's the good stuff. All right, so my focus is going to be the actual shank here. We'll get this all cleaned up, and the mating surface where the new gaskets are going to go, which is there and then onto there. So you can see there's lots of rust there. Probably don't need my grind wheel. That's probably overkill, but at this point, it's all I have with me. We could also make an attempt to clean up these arms. I did get replacement pieces for these as well, because I don't have the tools to take that apart. That might be another day to do that. Maybe we'll schlep this to BC with us and do it while we're there. Because the whole rig's not coming, we can just leave this back here, I suppose. Although we're gonna have to have a place for Penny and her new mode of transport. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on so you never miss a Van Life Plus episode. For now, let's clean up a shank. Another reason I would have liked to have had gloves, just for the simple fact of holding it. Yuck. 7.5 minutes to do that, not too bad. The parts are looking nice and shiny again, for the most part, right? This is not a job where I want to be like super meticulous with it. This, like I said, this thing is exposed to the elements a lot, so it's going to happen again. This is just because I have it apart. Why not? If I was being super picky, I'd be taking all of this apart and doing it to all of it. But here we are. I also don't think 1 can of spray paint would be enough to do this entire thing, so it's probably good that I'm just doing these couple parts today. All right, let's get some paper down and some paint on. Yeah, so there's a nice little before and after. Looking shiny. Oh, crying out loud, I just felt a raindrop. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I think it's like 20 minutes on the can, just let it dry. Obviously I want to do a couple coats if I can get away with it. This is reminding me of chapter 1 stuff when I got the hitch receiver from Pick and Pull that's on Lucky right now. And my buddy Mike and I grinded it all down, well, as best as we could. And I did the same thing, hit it with some paint. It was Rocker Guard spray paint, not just this regular Rust-Oleum stuff. But that's good because I don't want to like add any thickness to this shank to make it harder to insert into Lucky. I'm probably gonna get a camping chair and chill out and play some Nintendo while I wait. Never mind. Out of the potential people I could have upset by making a little bit of noise, it was Mother Nature I upset the most. She is starting to rain a little bit, so I actually dragged all this nonsense under here. This is the coverage we have, and the wind was still blowing the rain in, so we're using the lid from our box to block it. It's just one way of doing things. Well, I guess the weather forecast that said the rain was clearing up wasn't for this specific spot in Fish Creek Park. I've been here for about just under an hour now or so. Put a light second coat on the things. I'm going to give it maybe another 20 minutes, and we're just going to put it all back into the Jeep here. I got some paper out for them to rest on once they're more or less dry. Unfortunately, this paint is actually it's not a 20-minute dry. It's 2 to 4 hours before it's dry to the touch. So I did not read that before I started doing this, but that's okay. Like I said, I can feel myself getting obsessed with this and making them pretty, because it's just like the way it is with me when it comes to projects like this, especially when it involves paint. But we've all seen Lucky's ass. If I'm okay with that, I can make myself okay with this, because again, this is such a used thing, it's not going to last. But at least, I mean, he's looking nice and pretty right now. We can enjoy it for the time being. Okay. We got our parts loaded up. The weather is just absolutely just teasing me. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It's been like this, and then 30 seconds later, it starts raining again. So we just gotta move on with the rest of our day. Put our Gregory Mountain Product Alpaca box lid back on here. That's a mouthful and a half. Lock her up. Make a quick stop at the garbage cans, and then we out of here. Didn't we start this vlog here with me getting a water jug? Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Right, we got the juice boxes. I don't know why. I like this brand. So does Brooklyn. It is worth tracking down for us. And I was going to stop at Superstore because all of this stuff would have been a little bit cheaper. If I say that, as I drop my cream cheese all over the parking lot. But I really didn't want to make a second stop. And actually, my scene points basically paid for all of this because there ain't no good movies playing in the theater to spend them on right now. So we got these, and I actually just got a text message from Akshay saying 1 package from Canada Post for you. He only usually texts when they are large packages, so it's probably the brakes. Although I checked the email, it's the pads and 1 rotor, which means that there's a second package coming with just another rotor in it somewhere. If you look at that sky, it really looks like the weather's gotten its poop in a group. A little annoying, but also autumn in Alberta, so you can't be too upset about it. Holy Dinah, the party is at the UPS store right now. Everybody and their dog is here. Well, maybe not the UPS store, but this parking lot for surezies. Yeah, the UPS store looks pretty chill at the moment. Are you trying to escape?
No, I was going to
Thank you. Oh, that's not what I was thinking I was picking up. So there'll be another heavy package coming today because I ordered some brake rotors. So that's not the brakes. All right, that's a different package. Does it say who it's from? Oh, it's from Andrea out in Fernie. And there was also another Amazon package that I got the alert for after I left the UPS store yesterday. So we'll open those up momentarily. I don't know how much of that conversation with Akshay I'm going to leave in when I edit the video. But we were talking about this new place that's here in the plaza called Una Pizza. And apparently it's only been there, I think, less than a month at this point. And they've had it. He said it's very good. So I'm going to have to give that a try in the future. Lindsay and I are going to be doing a dump run on Monday. We're getting a U-Haul trailer, just getting rid of a bunch of stuff, a purge from her garage. And we were thinking that might be a good idea to take Sadie and Brooklyn out for pizza afterwards. So that might be the place to go. Although the place is literally called Una Takeaway. So that leads me to believe that there's probably not a lot of seating inside, but we shall find out. For now, I am just going to get my butt back to the hotel, check on the big fat putty tat, and get this food into the fridge. Well, I think does any of it need, oh yeah, we got cheese, obviously. And that's going to be our dinner tonight. I already took the air fryer inside this morning, so fingers crossed that works. Stupid sweet with no oven. Okay, to the packages and the groceries upstairs. There's a couple other things I need for dinner. I made salt and oil, I think, are the only things that I will need to make that dish, but I also need to refill my water bottle. And quality content. Quality content. There we go. So we'll refill that guy before we leave. But more importantly, where the heck is my olive oil? Buried under here in a bag or something. Ooh, we've got truffle oil. I don't know if Brooklyn will like that. We've got the garlic basil oil that my mom gave me forever ago. Maybe we'll use that. Come here, you. Most of the recipes that I see regarding this dish have you putting crushed red pepper flakes in, and it does add a nice little zing to it. But Brooklyn is not a fan of heat. I'm not really anymore. I can take crushed red chili peppers for sure, but she doesn't like it, so I don't put them in, and it does end up making the dish a little bit on the blander side. So hopefully this garlic basil oil will help spice it up just a bit. All right, Lucky, you doing good? You need anything while we're here? No, I think you're fine. You're still waiting on your new brakes, girl. Hang in there. Hello again, Penny. I'm back, and I'm back for a little bit now. I know, in and out, in and out. I know, darling. Live in the lap of luxury, aren't you? All right, oil and salt. Now, we should have everything we need. Although the one thing I need to see is how big of a pot do we have? Oh, perfect! It comes with a rather large one for pasta. That will work. Excellent. We got everything. We got snackies. We got, yes, we had to get this when we saw it in the store because it had Princess Peach on it. And when my little girl gets excited about seeing Princess Peach on something, we get it because Mario for the win. I even had her playing Super Mario Brothers Wonder the other day when we were over at it, and she wanted to play it. And it was super cool to see her show interest in that. She couldn't do much yet, but she was getting down the basics. And that game, the artwork in that game is just phenomenal. It's very easy to see why it would grab somebody's attention. What are you crying about? Come here. Hi. Hi. I know. I couldn't. Hi. Hello, hello. Yeah. All right. You telling me to do some work, or are you telling me to feed you? You're a liar. You can't even see the... Okay, well, you can see the bottom of the... Fine. We'll cover up the bottom of the bowl for you, though. Just in time for you to F off, eh? All right, then. All right. Well, before we get to the delicious pasta dinner, which I've literally been starving myself all day for, outside of my Revita tea, a liter of water, and 3 spoonfuls of yogurt. I'm very excited for it. Barbie. You can stay on the bed. It's actually a really cute story how we ended up with that Barbie doll. We were at a playground a week or so ago, and Brooklyn was playing, and there were other kids there. And there was this one little girl going around with his sack of toys, and she came up to me first, actually, when she kind of connected the dots from me helping Brooklyn on the monkey bars or whatever. And she said, "My good deed today is to give away my toys to other kids. Would it be all right if I gave your daughter whatever she wanted from the bag," or whatever it was? And of course I said yes. I thought that was really cool. The girl had to have been about 7 or 8 years old. It's not all bad in the world, that is for darn sure. And Brooklyn chose the Barbie doll, and then proceeded to give her a very thorough bath with some shaving cream last night. So I just got her dressed for her. I'm sure that won't last. Okay, so I'm actually just editing this video now, and I'm reminded of this whole story here and this whole sequence of events with the doll. When Brooklyn chose that Barbie out of the bag, there was also this other little doll that was in the bag, and the little girl said, "You can have both." And Brooklyn took both. And it was probably less than a week later, we were at a completely different playground, and Brooklyn made friends with this other little girl, and they played on the playground for so long, which as a parent is that's such a nice thing to see, because you sort of get a break. And it's also nice to see, her interacting with someone else closer to her age, although this little girl was, I would say, a year or two older than her, 5 or 6 maybe. And when it was time to leave, Brooklyn was climbing into the back of Grace, and she saw the little doll, and she asked me, she's like, "Can I give this dolly to that little girl?" Which I said, absolutely. So she ran over to their car. They were parked just a couple yards behind us there on the street, and offered that doll to her. So I just thought that whole sequence of events and the way it shook out, I think it was a really cool thing to observe. Good on her. Back to the vlog. So we got this Amazon package that came in late yesterday. Let's see who this is from. Is there a from tag in here? Oh, well, that'll come in handy tonight. There we go. Although I'm sure there's utensils in here. There is from tags. I meant to grab that first. This is from Mary. Happy birthday from Mary. Oh, you just wrote me on Patreon, or you wrote a comment somewhere over on Patreon and said this was coming. Thank you very much. It is a replacement wooden spatula. I guess she was not a fan of the fact that my old one had a big old bite out of the corner. This is from a company called Good Grips. Wood Turner is officially what it's called, but I use it for gosh darn everything in the van. Thank you very much, Mary. We could use that with our pasta tonight. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll break it in. Put in this very small and subtle box from Andrea. Let's see what she packed in here. Happy Vaniversary. Please read the card on camera. It's you to a T. Okay, so you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna close this up before I see there's some candy and whatnot in it. And my Vaniversary, thank you, Andrea, actually isn't until October 18th. But I do have those 2 gifts from Francis still in the van or in the Jeep So maybe we'll save this as well, and we will open it up. I should have thought better. I can't put the box back together, but all the stuff can stay in it. That is for darn sure. So we will save this, and we will open up all that stuff once I'm over the hill, as they say. All right, I go get the Pirate Princess. We'll be back in a little while, okay? You hold down the fort. Yeah, you hold down the fort. Okay, I know I said I was fasting for that pasta, but get a little hungry, and these are too tempting. So I blame Sharon for sending me the M&Ms in case you spoil my delicious pasta dinner. Don't worry, you won't. Okay, and finally it is dinner time. So let's get out all of our stuff here. And this, wait a second, I always got to double check. Well, I got to double check now because we're not using an oven. We're using a miniature air fryer. How long does it want us to cook this for? 40 to 45 minutes at 400. We're going to go a little less time on that. But, all right, first things first. Let's tomatoes straight into the air fryer basket. I have the air fryer base plate. Nobody knows. Removed. We don't need that. And we need our garlic. So let's peel up some of this. Yeah.
No way.
Is Mario kicking your butt or what?
Maya?
Yeah.
Who's Maya?
Who's Mario? I know you're Peach, but... Oh man, that is unfortunate. This is the second time I've bought a clove of garlic, 2 different stores, and it's just absolutely rotten on the inside. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we are not using that garlic. That is unfortunate. I guess it's another good reason that we have the garlic basil oil, because that's going to replace all of that. So since this is the step where I would have added the garlic cloves, we're just going to add the oil. That's measurements. Very nice. We're going to need a little bit of salt in there. And now, of course, the absolute best part, the cheeses. Now, this got famous on TikTok as just being that feta pasta or whatever, and that's all well and good. You can use just feta. I like to add the creaminess of cream cheese as well. Roughly half it, go with the smaller size here, and nestle that down in there. And then same thing for the cream cheese. It's not an exact science. Take a little bit more of our oil, run it on top of the cheeses. Very nice. Ooh, herbs. And this is where a whole lot of theoretical testing is going to come into play. Into the air fryer. This bad boy has air fry, bake, roast, and reheat. We're going to switch over to bake because in my brain that makes the most sense. When you put a cake in the oven, you're baking a cake. And when I make this, I don't change any settings on an oven. So vis-a-vis concordantly, that would be bake, right? I don't know. Start. It's only going to do it for 15 minutes and I'll have to start it, but I'll just keep checking it in 15-minute increments. We'll let this go for 1 cycle and then start our pasta water. All right, Miss Penny has been fed by the Pirate Princess, and I can already tell that this is going to cook way faster than what I'm used to, so we're going to get this water boiling. Oh yeah, just check this. Look at this. That's already getting very close to the way it would look like in an oven. So, it's obviously a lot faster. We will let this finish, and I'm going to get the water's coming up to temp slowly. But we're going to have to let this rest. We don't want to burn the cheese either. And of course, Akshay sent me another text message saying, oh, 2 heavy boxes that you were expecting showed up. So the brakes are at the UPS store. I told him I'll get them in the morning. At this point, I'm all settled in. I'm not planning on going that far tonight. All right. We got some boiling water. I don't exactly know how much we're going to need. This is the one thing about pasta. I've never gotten down to a science to be sure. I would usually make this entire bag again if I was doing the full recipe for me and her. That's probably good. Let's use our new fancy spatula from Mary. Stir that pasta up. All right. Meanwhile, over here, the first 15 minutes of this is counting down. Oh, yeah. We're going to leave that. That's looking very tasty. Stay in there. Stay warm. We will check on you again momentarily. We got our pasta drained. We got our stuff reheated here for a few minutes. We're just going to dump this right in here, all of it. That's where all the saucy juices come from, is the bursted cherry tomatoes. And then we just smash this all up. there we go. There is that tiki-taki pasta, dad style, ready in what the heck was that? 15 minutes. Bon appetits. Well, it is the next day. Just had breakfast with Brooklyn and dropped her off at school. And not gonna lie, part of me was really hoping that that custom nut that I need for the tow system would have been ready yesterday so that I could have assembled the thing this morning and towed the whole rig out of the hotel parking lot. That is not going to happen. I have not heard back from the machine shop yet. So I'm just pulling into Hotel Walmart now with the Irish Pirate Queen, and we're gonna have to Uber it the heck back up there to get the good ship Lucky into Big Fat Putty Tad. For Tim Hortons. Oh, yo, what? There are no Tim Hortons there. Anyways, it's definitely a Walmart. He's going to be here in about 2 minutes. It's okay, this is all going to work out all right because I was looking at the hitch stuff that I was painting yesterday, and on the main shaft, I missed a little bit right there. So that's bare steel. I'll want to get that topped up with some paint. So maybe that's something I do later today once I get all of the good ship Lucky back into my possession. And of course I gotta go pick up those brake parts. And I'm toying with the idea of going to that lug nuts place today and maybe attempting that. We'll see how ambitious I'm feeling. Gotta get rid of the ice cream cups from last night. Grab the water bottle. Lock up the Irish Pirate Queen. Excellent. There we go. And it looks like it's going to be another absolutely gorgeous day, albeit not too hot, so I'm looking forward to that. However, I'm going to leave this one here, figure out what I'm going to do with all those future Matthew problems. But until then, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, most importantly, be positive. But remember that you can't make everybody happy. You're not tacos. See you in the next one.